My name is Jake Abbott. I'm from Muskegon, Michigan. This is my shop. I started Abbott Auto Performance back in 2020. I work on Subarus and every other Japanese vehicle imaginable. I'm extremely excited about Subaru Speed Expo. I actually never got to make it to an event when it was at Autobahn, but now knowing that it's coming to our home track in Michigan and how saturated this area is with Subaru enthusiasts, I see this becoming probably one of the biggest Subaru events that people come to in the country in the next coming few years. There's tons of room for expansion, and Subaru guys you can bring from anywhere from rally, off-road, daily drivers, track beaten ones, drag racers. There's so many different avenues for Subaru that you can incorporate an amazing event that kind of gives everybody their own little space and feel like they're all a part of a community. And that's what I think Subaru Speed Expo is going to become now that we have some big names that are going to be a part of this and actually pushing this event forward. The first Subaru I actually owned, I was 15. I had a Dodge Dakota I had bought. My dad made me sell it when I was 15. He said, "You got to sell it. It's going to be too squirrely in the wintertime." And he traded me his 98 Outback that I learned everything Subaru on. It was an automatic, it was slow, but it did work great to transport a lot of people. Now it's kind of a unhealthy addiction. So we are actually right now building a 99 Legacy wagon, very similar to the first car, but this one's a bit different, fully set up for the track, 6-cylinder engine, full STI drivetrain, lots of cool stuff going in the car. After the Outback, I ended up getting multiple different Subarus that needed lots of work and learned how to do engine swaps, anything from engines, transmissions, turbos. Just started kind of diving into the community and figuring out, hey, there's lots of people that can tell you how to do this stuff, and you figure out the right way and you figure out the wrong way. That's what's helped me learn about Subarus as much as I have, because I've had so many that I've worked on. Unfortunately, sometimes that comes with personal cost, but at least I have the experience now to understand what is a good option and what is not a good option to start with. And that's kind of where the passion started. That grew into motorsports around 2010 to 2012 range. And after that, started seeing how could we do grid life and what is it going to take to get out there and be on track with these guys and be a part of this community. We actually just sponsored our first driver as well through the shop, Peter Granberg, and he has a cage swap BRZ that he's racing in Club TR. And he's doing a great job. And we noticed that he was kind of out there a bit alone on track, and he had this really cool car that a lot of parts and a lot of people had helped give him sponsorship to help him build, but nobody was really there to help install the parts and to be on track with him, helping him with maintenance and things like that. And so we reached out to him, and he thought it'd be a great idea that he could jump in and be a part of the crew. Originally the shop was just going to be kind of flipping cars. Again, same thing I did after high school. Buy a car, get some Copart cars, whatever it took, turn around and sell the car, as long as it was going to be a good vehicle for somebody. And from there, I just started having people kind of get a hold of me and say, "Hey, you got a shop, you want to work on my car?" And so me and a buddy started renting this space, and it just started growing and growing and growing. And then I had to make it a business because it was so many people were getting a hold of me because nobody wanted to work on Subarus around here. It's definitely growing a bit faster than I expected. The Subaru community, it feeds you. Right now we're in about 2,500 square foot building. We're looking at potentially having a 12,000 square foot shop eventually within the next 5 years. Hopefully have around 6 to 8 hoists in there with an alignment rack and a dyno, and kind of do what the dream was to do here. And obviously when we move forward into a bigger one, it's going to take investment. It's going to take some loans probably, but that's okay. We grew the brand, and we got a lot of cool people on board now. Within just the last 2 years I've been doing this. Our work right now is split between roughly 60% maintenance and 40% performance. So we go from anything from doing a head gasket or brake job on a Subaru all the way up to 500, 600, 700 horsepower builds, with guys putting in lots of money into their STIs or whatever the platform may be that they want to do. It's anything from drag racers to track, off-road stuff as well. We kind of mix that into being a performance division as well. But we cover lots and lots of venues of different things, and specifically in Subaru. So Subarus are 90% of our work. We work on everything Japanese. So Subaru, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazdas, you name it, Honda obviously. If it's Japanese, we like working on it. So Subaru Speed Expo is we're really excited about it. We never got to make it down to Audubon to the last event, but I always heard it was a great event. And now that it's coming to GingerMan, which is like the epicenter of the track world, it just opens up a great opportunity for Subaru enthusiasts to all come together, from anybody from off-road to track drivers to drag racers to stance cars to, you know, everybody in the community that's part of the Subaru community will come together in one event. It's going to be really cool. It's going to grow and potentially become one of the biggest Subaru things, at least in the, you know, Midwest area, very soon.